What's up, everybody? My name's Chance, and today we're gonna be flip-flopping again back to a Creatureless deck. And I don't mean to do this. Put that over there. Sorry. I don't mean to do this where I'm like 0 creatures, all creatures, 0 creatures. But last night I was thinking of a deck and I was like, oh man, what can I play? What do I want to play? You know, because most of the time whenever I'm thinking of a deck, it's not like, what's going to be really good? It's more like, what do I really want to play? Like, what's one card or one type that I really want to play? And last night it was the Immortal Sun. Now, you're looking right above it and you're saying, well, Vraska is a little counterintuitive then. And I say, yes, she is, but I couldn't think of another, you know, high costing card. I mean, okay, fuck it. I know I'm gonna hear hell about it if I leave it in the deck, so I'll remove it and we can throw in another Consume, right? I would get another Dawn of Hope, as it is sort of the centerpiece to our deck, but I only have one rare wild card. So nonetheless, the whole idea was I wanted to play the Immortal Sun in a deck, and so I got to thinking, well, what else like stacks with the Immortal Sun? Creatures you control get +1/+1. Well, we could use Ethereal Absolution on top of that. I said, okay, well, now we're into white-black. I said, well, what's in white-black that's fun? I said, well, if I want to play tokens, we can play Dawn of Hope. But if I really want to get wild with it, let's throw Wilderness Reclamation in there as well. So I'm going to go through the deck tech real quick and try and stay with me. That is the only green card that we're playing. I guess I could have played some Root Snares or something like that, some more Fog or I don't know, something along those lines. But nonetheless, as always, you guys can leave suggestions for what I should add to the deck or take out, yada yada. I do always value guys' input and try to take it into consideration. So moving on right along, we're going to start out here. We got 2 Fountain of Renewals. This is going to give us some backup against some aggro, you know, gaining the life, making sure they can't just smash us in the face, as well as we can sacrifice it later on for 3 and draw a card, which is, you know, it's okay. Then we got, like I said, sort of the centerpiece to this deck. Dawn of Hope is going to be spawning in our creature tokens, so super good there. And obviously with Wilderness Reclamation, we're going to be able to proc it, you know, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, however many times the X amount of lands we have times, you know, X amount of Wilderness Reclamations we have, divided by 4 or whatever the math is on that. 2 Seal Aways to deal with like Rekindling Phoenixes, I guess reassembling skeletons or gutter, what is it, gutter bones or something like that, the other skeleton that can be returned to your hand. So creatures like that, they're a little bit harder to remove and you can't just kill them and they're dead, you know. So moving right along, we do have 2 Moment of Cravings, and again, this is to help offset the aggro that we will more than likely be running into. 2 Consecrate / Consumes. Again, this is sort of twofold. Say you're up against a Golgari deck, they have a Carnage Tyrant out, boom, Carnage Tyrant dead. Great. Say you're up against aggro, you can still consume a, you know, a Gain 2 that's 2/2, or a Lava Runner, or not a Lava Runner, that is a Gain 2, I'm sorry, Pyromancer, Vashino Pyromancer. So nonetheless, it does help offset the aggro, as well as being good up against mid-range decks that either get out big Krasai or big Carnage Tyrants, whatever it may be. So moving right along, we have 2 Treasure Map. Now this serves as a twofold. One, it can help you ramp a little bit with the 3 treasure, or you can use those treasures to draw, or you can use those treasures to help you cast out Wilderness Reclamation if you just simply haven't hit your Chromatic Lanterns, which 3 Chromatic Lanterns is probably a bit much in the deck if you want to go down to 2. And well, if I had more treasure maps, I'd probably use them, like maybe 2 Chromatic Lanterns, 3 treasure map. I would say you could put a Karn in this deck, but again, it's going against the Immortal Sun, so a lot of the Planeswalkers sort of get nullified. But I feel like a card that I'm missing here, so if any of you guys have any suggestions, please leave it below. It feels like there's something that needs to be in this deck that just isn't. Nonetheless, we'll move on. Of course, you guys will leave suggestions if you want to. We have 2 Golden Demise now. Can this kill your creatures? Yes. Should you be Ascended? By the time you get out Dawn of Hope and have creatures spawning, most of the time you'll be pretty close to Ascension. But even if you do have to sacrifice your creatures, you can always get them back, because Dawn of Hope, you know, you just pay the mana and respawn them, basically. But again, anti-aggro, can be, I guess, a combat trick if you want to swing in with the creature tokens and then play it in your second main phase. You can sometimes catch your opponents off with that. Moving along, we have 3 Mortifies, excellent card in the meta right now, and it fits perfectly into our deck. 3 Chromatic Lanterns, you guys already know my input on this, but it does help you get out Wilderness Reclamation, helps with all these double cost on things. 2 Ixalan's Bindings, great card at the end. 1 Settle the Wreckage, 1 Mastermind's Acquisition, which is actually pretty fun. Considering you know you should be able to play most things, and these are the cards over here in our sideboard. Some are fun, some are just, you know, more removal if we do happen to need it, but for the most part they're fun cards. So and I'm not going to go through all of them. We'll go through them if, you know, I get to play the card in this set of games. So moving us along, we have 2 Vraska's Contempt. Again, helps with aggro, helps with mid-range decks. Just great card if you can afford to play it. Excuse me. 4 copies of Wilderness Reclamation. Obviously, having all 4 copies down and having Dawn of Hope out isn't a bad thing. Like, you're not going to waste that mana. So 4 copies in this deck is perfectly fine. Moving us along, we have 1 Cleansing Nova. Again, if you have to destroy all creatures and you're just wiping your whole board and you have like 13 tokens out or whatever you may have, it's perfectly fine because you can always get them back, whereas the opponent's going to have a little bit harder time with that. So moving us along, I've already talked about Ethereal Absolution. You could also get you know, flyers with this if you're up against a flyer deck. It's going to be a little bit trickier, but with how much removal you have in the deck, it shouldn't be too difficult. And then we have Sanguine Sacrament, which, you know, you see a lot of people play expansion explosion decks with Wilderness Reclamation, but I haven't seen too many people playing Sanguine Sacrament, right? Because think about it, you get to your end phase, say we have 3 Wilderness out and we have 6 lands, whatever it is. We tap all 6, Wilderness, tap all 6, Wilderness. Nonetheless, we're going to get up to 24, and we just play this card, right? We get 22 health, and it goes back into our library. So wonderful card. I don't know why I haven't seen more Wilderness decks running Sanguine Sacrament. It seems like pretty good, pretty fun card. Nonetheless, we're going to hop right into our games here. Alright, and here we are up against N1 on Russa. Maybe it's like N1 on Russa. Holy Jesus. Wonderful. Alrighty, so our opponent has 212 cards in their deck. Well, they're definitely not going to get milled. Thank goodness we're not playing a mill deck, huh? I think it's taken a little bit because it has to go through all their cards. Goodness. I guess we'll just wait while the game subs. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I mean, we got a Dawn of Hope and enough mana to proc it. We have some removal. This is a pretty good hand. You're gonna mulligan? How are you gonna mulligan in your 212 card deck? Alright, so we'll go Temple Garden first into Isolated Chapels. Oh man. The mulligan den again? I'm not getting enough land drops, I'm guessing. Goodness. He has almost 4 times the amount of cards in his deck. Okay, so you do have a land then. What on earth? Why could you want so many cards in your deck? How? Like, what cards? And how much land is he playing? 40? 50? 60? You'd have to be playing like 60 land, right? That's crazy. Well, he's going Gold Gary, which is even crazier. Maybe he just wants to discard it. Maybe he's going like a super huge Golgari Undergrowth deck. Oh, that'd be crazy. Alright, well, we're just gonna move right along then and pretend like nothing's happening. Next turn we'll get out enough mana for our Dawn of Hope to start proccing off. And I guess we'll see what our opponent has in store for us. I'm a little bit excited. Diamond Mare coming out. Do we mortify it? I'm a little worried about my opponent's deck. Just because, like, 212 cards, or 216, however many he had, right? That's a lot of cards. That could be a lot of good cards. That could be every good card. Maybe we'll just seal it away. We'll just play like we have nothing. I don't want to be too cocky against his deck just because he has a lot of cards. It could be a real deck. Oh, that makes a sound effect, huh? Okay, so he did attack. That's good. I'll just seal it away. Might as well play a tap. It's not going to do us any benefit paying the 2 life here. And I guess we're looking for a Wilderness now, so we can really start pumping out some Dawn of Hope tokens and in this game before it gets out of hand. Oh man, could you imagine if he's playing something like a Nezahal and he has some really good card draw, right? He just gets like half of his deck in his hand, so he's got 100 cards in hand, and every turn he's just having to scroll through all them bitches. Alright, let's go and get our treasure map down. Next, I'll attack. Next. Now, I think I'm gonna scry with the treasure map instead of... Ooh, well... We can scry and we can draw one. I think that's the better play than getting out just one more creature token, so we'll decline the other 2. And in our turn, and we'll scry on the end of his. Maybe he'll think we still have like a cast down or something, I don't know. Either way, this game's looking good for us so far. Our opponent still has 201 cards in his deck though, so, you know, he could have something up his sleeve. He's just gonna pass. We'll go and scry. There's the Wilderness we're looking for, so we're gonna leave it right on top. He has an instant, looks like. Sorry, just changing ring fingers. My fingers like get fat, and so my ring will start cutting off circulation to one of them. Alrighty. Yeah, let's go ahead and scry. We don't really need another land, so we'll send it to the bottom. Sure. Let's get some more card draw. Another Golden Demise, huh? Now we can spawn up some more Dawn of Hope. Or, I guess we could draw with Arc if we wanted to. Though, we have plenty of removal. We're dealing damage just fine. We have our combo down, so I don't think we're in any real rush to be drawing cards here. Might as well just spawn up some more tokens. Sure, he may remove them. Oh, that's a fair point, though, huh? He may remove them. I don't know. I guess we'll wait and see what he does. Looks like he has some blue creatures in there. Yeah, let's just draw. Got another land. And he's just going to concede. Alrighty, well, I'm not going to really consider that a victory for us, but it was at least interesting to see an opponent with 212 card deck, so we'll move on to a game 2. Alrighty, and here we are up against Hired Sifo. I think that's how his name is said. I mean, we have the Wilderness, we have the green mana to cast it. Sure, let's keep it. Hello. Hi. Don't tell me it's mono red. Why are the mono red people the nicest? They'll always throw you a hello. Maybe it's because they know their deck's about to just douche all over you. That's not nice. Oh, here it comes. A shock too, I'm guessing. Light up the sage. Fair enough. Fair enough. We know we're gonna get lightning struck next turn. Let's see if all of our anti-aggro ends up paying off in the end. Maybe not if we don't draw any more land though, huh? We need some black, some swamps. Probably gonna lightning strike us in the face, yeah, so he doesn't lose it. Then, yeah, we're down to 10. Oh man. We're in a tight spot. Let's go ahead and scry. Seal Away will work. For now, at least. It's not the best thing we could have drawn, but it'll have to do. So we'll seal away and we'll scry again. If we can get our treasure tokens out, we can afford to Vraska's Contempt, or we can Call to the Feast. Call to the Feast may be a little bit better because it can gain us more than 3 life, so that's alright. Alright, so we'll go ahead and seal away. We'll go ahead and come on. Of course we have to decline. We have 8 health. He has a shock sitting over there on his sideboard waiting to hit us in the face next turn. Let's scry. Plains. Yeah. We're gonna keep it. Oh no. No. Yeah, he's gonna shock us in the face. We're down to what, 4 risk factor? 0 risk factor here? Gosh, you know, down to 2. Ooh, that may be game. Ah, it's a sorcery. Damn you, Call to the Feast. Alright, so let's scry that. Another Wilderness, not really what we need there. I think we play Call to the Feast. Let's hope he doesn't have a shock. Oh, of course he could just try to risk factor into a shock or a Wizard's Lightning or a Lightning Strike, so a lot of ways we're dead here. Risk factor coming out. We will, of course, decline, otherwise we will die. And he's probably got a shock or a lightning strike in that, right? Yep. So all the anti-aggro in the world couldn't save us there. That's unfortunate. Alright, on to the next one. Alright, and here we are up against Pringle Hunter. Nice, lovely name. The fact that he's rocking a Teferi avatar immediately scares me, not even gonna lie. So we'll go Temple Garden into Isolated Chapel. He's playing a high alert deck. 100% this man is playing a high alert deck. Does he have counter spells? So far it doesn't seem so. He could. He just may not have wanted to counter Fountain of Renewal. Ooh, Porcelain Tower. He's got something cooking up. I like it. Shala okay. We don't have any way to deal with the Shala quite yet. Well, still not a way to deal with the Shala because we don't have 2 sources of black mana, but that's okay. That's okay. I guess we just kick it back. I'm not too worried about the 3 damage being dealt to us. Scry at the end of his turn. Let me make sure I put a stop there. Is he playing some kind of Verity Circle build? That's weird. Alright, I'm down. Chromatic Lantern will do it, actually. Well, if we went ahead and scribed, we could Vraska's Contempt on his turn, but I don't really, like, see a need to. I don't know. Not quite yet, at least. Go ahead and resolve that. Sure. Passed in contact. Contact. Passed into combat is what I meant. Steal away. It's not really what I want. To be completely honest with you, but I'm gonna take it because it's good. It's not fun or spicy, but it is, like, it does get us cheaper removal against the Shala. So we can pay 5 and draw a card, or we can sacrifice a treasure and draw a card. And I think I'm going to sacrifice a treasure because we don't really need treasures as much now that we have Chromatic Lantern. Oh, that's a bummer. That's a whole bummer. Alrighty, we'll just kick it to him then, I guess. He's not attacking with his Shala, but we're not really playing creatures. I don't know what he's building to. What his whole plot here is. I'm interested to see it though. I'm sure we will. We're playing a bit of a slower deck, so Deputy of Detention? Sure. No. Whoa, no, don't auto tap my Whoopie. Do I have enough? No, I don't. There's no need in him getting those. But what I should have done is tapped him out first so I didn't auto tap my lands. That's fine. We're gonna throw Ixalan's bindings down on his deputy. That is not fine, by the way. Don't make that mistake like I did. Can we draw 5 now? No, still can't. Oh, yeah, we only have 4. That's unfortunate. Alright. I mean, we're up to 32 health, so it's not like he's gonna beat us in the face to death. At least not anytime soon. Yeah, man, that was a super hard misplay. I mean, let's go ahead and sacrifice the Fountain of Renewal, right? We have plenty of health. Clearly, he's not rushing us down, so we have time. Alrighty, enter tapped. Let's go ahead and draw a card with Arc. Looking for a Dawn of Hope, looking for a Wilderness, looking for a Win Con. None of those are gonna do it. Well, on the bright side, when we do get a Wilderness and a Dawn of Hope down, we're gonna be perfectly fine. Another Verity Circle. Well, there's a Wilderness. There's one of the things that we had asked for. Don't counter it. Don't be a fucking prick. Ah! You're a dick. Alrighty, whatever. Somehow I knew this man was running counter spells. Thank goodness we're running 4 copies of Wilderness, otherwise that could be upsetting. Alrighty, Ethereal Absolution. How much do you value these? You value it enough to counter it? No? You're a prick. Maybe it just doesn't have any more counters. Hopefully, maybe. Fingers crossed. Oh, he doesn't have any more counters. Aha! So Ethereal Absolution goes through, which is wonderful because we do only have 1 copy of it in our deck. Oh, and now I guess we just wait. Icy Manipulator. Sure. What's up with this tap deck? He's just wanting to tap everybody's stuff. Okay, so do we just... No, we don't give him a tap target, right? He has so many ways to tap it right now. Let's try and get our combo out so we can get enough creatures out to where he can't tap it. Ooh, that's not really that good. I guess we just pass. If we use Ethereal Absolution, he's just going to tap it to hell, right? It costs 1 for him to tap it. He's going to draw cards because of it. He has 3 ways to tap our shit right now. 4 ways. Oh, man. That's okay. Honestly, if this is all his deck does, then we should be alright. Though this game is going to take forever. You know. I mean, I don't care. I'll pay the mana beforehand. Ixalan's Bindings. He already has 2 Icy Manipulators down, so it's not like getting rid of one of them. Well, how many could he run in his deck, realistically? 4? Probably. We've already seen 2 Verity Circles. Of course, we have plenty of creature removal, so I'm not really worried about his Elite Arrestor. We can Moment of Craving it whenever we want. Let's just cast Ixalan's. Get rid of one of his Icy Manipulators so he can't just keep tapping my lands. We'll pass it back to him. I'm sorry, this is such a such a boring game. Maybe not for some. Like, I'm not actually too bored with it. It's just a matter of how long he's taken to make his decisions. Of course, I'm taking quite a little bit too, so I guess that's alright. We're just moseying right along. My turn. Call to the feast. Sure, it's something to get this game moving. Can't speak today. Let's go ahead and tap or kill him. He'll get the 1 tap, but nonetheless he's gonna tap something there regardless. Now, I'll probably use his Icy Manipulator and Verity Circle to tap the others on my turn. Or tap them on his turn. Oh, I guess for some more card draw, sure. Alright. Tap all of them, sure. Well, since we are So we are getting a few more creatures on the board. Having another one probably wouldn't hurt. Let's just get out of his tap range so we can actually start dealing damage, right? I thought about drawing with Arc there, but I'm thinking flooding the battlefield is maybe a little bit better. Ixalan's Bindings? What's it coming down on? On my Ixalan's Bindings, maybe? Yeah. So it'll get back his deputy, seal away on my vampires. That's not the worst thing, though, really. Yeah. Seal away all my vampires. Tap my flyer? Nah, he should wait for my turn if he wants to tap the flyer. Okay, well there's no real reason to consume the deputy. I mean, we could consume him and then get out another creature with Ethereal Absolution, right? Let's just draw a card. Treasure map, sure. I'll take another treasure map. Scry ability is wonderful. Let's go ahead and scry, actually. Nope, no more land. Do not want any more of that stuff. I mean, we can still play consume. Might as well wait. Oh, wait, no, I didn't mean to. Okay, well, he's gonna tap it anyways. That's okay. But I say I didn't mean to. Forget that. He had Icy Manipulator. Alrighty. And the game continues on. I've already made it through almost half my deck. Ooh, a Teferi. That is a spicy one. We don't currently have any way to remove them either.
Sorry I'm late.
Why would you put an Ixalan's Binding back in my deck?
You need to slow down.
I don't understand that. Settle's okay. I don't want to consume his Deputy of Detention, so we're just going to go ahead and use Golden Demise. Clearly he's not playing a very creature heavy deck anyways, seems to be more control oriented, but this way we can Golden Demise and then, oh. Quite sure why he would quench there. Sure. I mean, I guess to keep us from using Ethereal Absolution.
Hold that thought.
Oh, very slow game. Very slow game. Gleaming Barrier. And another. Sure. Now, he's 100% going. Ooh. He's 100% gonna have counter for every time you do that. I'm just gonna go ahead and yank it off the bat. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. I got enough land where I don't really mind going ahead and paying the 5 just so he doesn't get to do anything with it. Another land. Wow, we're really getting swamped here. No pun intended. Get it? Because I drew a swamp. Throw the seal away to the bottom. Sure. That's Ethereal Absolution, his Deputy of Detention. Let's get another creature down. And I guess that's it. No need to kill his barriers as we have flyers, and I mean his barriers actually do -1 damage, so this way though he'll have to use both of his icy manipulators on our flyers. Ixalan's bindings. So controlling. Yeah, Ethereal Absolution. Sure, makes sense.
You know what? I'm not done yet.
Oh, of course you're not, Teferi. You're never done. Your turns make this game take 3,000 years. So I'm going to go ahead and apologize if this turns into an hour-long video, because it very well could with this game. And whether we win or lose, this probably will be the end. The end to it all. Which, I guess we've only had shenanigan games today, but that's okay. I do plan on live streaming later. I know I said that yesterday too, but I had work yesterday, so it was going to be a little bit more difficult. Anyways, as to where today I'm off, so more than will likely more than likely will happen today. Alrighty, what are you gonna icy manipulator? Sure. If I could get anything but land draws, would be nice. Oh my. Okay, so that's really good for us. Whoops. I didn't really mean for that to be for us, but I guess that's okay. Let's see if he has some counter spell. If he does, it's coming out now. Negate. You're a bastard. You're a whole bastard. That's okay. Hopefully that was the counter spell he was saving for. What? Oh, he has an Ixalan's Bindings on my Ixalan's Bindings. That's why I didn't mind putting an Ixalan's Bindings back in my deck. Oh, and some of you are probably so mad that I just now realized that. That's alrighty. Gonna tap one of my creatures. Gonna tap both of my creatures. Does he have enough mana? I think he does. 5? No, he doesn't. So we'll get one hit on Teferi.
Stop that now.
Stop that. Someone smacks him in the face. Quit it.
Keep up the pace.
I like how he says keep up the pace, but he's like in a full gown, right? Where are you going anywhere quickly in that? Yeah, sure. He's probably gonna spawn up some, yeah, Thopters.
A master builds with ease.
Yeah, this is at least an interesting deck by him. I hate the fact that we're up against a Teferi deck. Absolutely hate it. Let me go ahead and say that. But it is interesting. Also, I hate the counters, but yeah, you know. Another interesting fact is we've gone through all the way down to 28, and we've only found 1 Wilderness. We have 4 in the fucking deck. We haven't found any Dawn of Hopes, and we have 3 in the deck. So our combos are somewhere within our last half of our deck, all of our combo. Thank God we are playing up against a slower deck, otherwise I feel like we may not have made it. My turn. I'm perfectly fine with clocking myself faster. There's the Dawn of Hope. Ooh, Immortal Sun. Dawn of Hope. It's hard to tell if he has a counter because he has so many tap abilities that it's like I'll never be able to tell. We gotta go for it. Fingers crossed. Damn it. Whatever. I mean, we can consume his Thopter. I don't know. I'm very mind-nulled at this point. Everything we try to cast that's like a win con or something that will progress the game, he's like, no, no, no. Sure, you want to trade a Thopter for a flyer? I'll do it. Alrighty. This game is actually like wearing on me now.
My device is finished.
God, tired. He's down to 28. Luckily, we only had one Ethereal Absolution anyway, so like him Ixalan's binding it. Yeah, not the worst. High alert. There's the high alert. I told you guys. I told you. You didn't want to listen, but I was right all along. So we're just going to take the 8 damage here. And then next turn, I'll probably just settle his ass. My turn. Probably wasn't expecting that one. So many times he is, ooh. Alrighty, now we do get to look into our sideboard. What do we want? Destroy target artifact or enchantment. That could be pretty good, as we can destroy his Ixalan's bindings on our Ixalan's bindings and then get our Ixalan's bindings back. We can Carney T, he can't counter it, and it has hexproof, so we'd have to have a board wipe, or you'd have a Settle the Wreckage, which probably does at this point in the game. We've both gone through plenty of our deck. Although maybe he doesn't have a Settle. Maybe he's not expecting it. He can tap Zatalpa. I think Carnage Tyrant might be the best bet. I want to go with the Invoke Divine because I think it could be spicy, but if he just counters it, then it's no good anyways. So let's go with Carnage Tyrant. Counter that. Alrighty. And we'll just go to next. No, wait, don't pass it. Yeah, resolve. I'll trade out a Thopter again. And we'll end our turn. So, now we do have a real threat for him on the board. He needs a Settle. I haven't seen a Settle this far. Of course, he could have just been saving it, right? Oh, wait, he has a fucking Porcelain Tower. Carnage Tyrant was not the best move there. Just so we're all clear. I completely forgot the fact that he had a Porcelain Tower. Ooh, best bet was probably, March of the Multitude, right? Maybe. I don't know. With how much counter he has, we might not have even gotten to cast it out. I don't know. Okay, so he plans on returning it to our hand. Yeah, there's not much we can do about that. So Invoke the Divine probably would have been better for our Mastermind's acquisition. That's super unfortunate. On the bright side, I doubt he'll see this Settle coming. Only gonna attack with one, huh? We'll just use Seal Away then. No need to settle one creature. Alrighty, and we'll get another creature token down. Carnage Tyrant is going to end up getting returned to our hand. That's unfortunate. How do you like that? We got another one. Alright, next. Can't really afford to attack. He's just gonna kill all of our stuff. Resolve. He's gonna get some more card draw. He may end up clocking himself out. We're not gonna attack. Let's see, do we pay the 5 to draw? I think we do. Moment of Craving, huh? Okay. We can get rid of his Elite Arrestor if he decides to attack with it this turn. Again, we'll wait to Dawn of Hope on his turn. Just gonna tap my soldier, that's fine. Another Porcelain Tower and another Gleaming Barrier coming down for him. And another Elite Arrestor. Okay. Ooh, he can dive now with his Tezzeret if he wants to. Do we go ahead and settle the two of them? Or you just spawn up 2 soldiers and Moment of Craving him? Get a little bit of card draw off the life gain from Moment of Craving. Mortify. That's really good if we can get it to go through. Because then we can mortify his Ixalan's bindings on our Ixalan's bindings. And then really start messing up his board state. Does he have a counter? Probably. I haven't seen enough counters come out yet for him to not. Oh, he doesn't. Give me Teferi. And High Alert. If I take away High Alert, his deck's done, right? He has no kill power. Tezzeret's okay, but like, what is he gonna put onto the field? Because we have Teferi. Well, could he still place him onto the field? Put it onto the battlefield. Yeah, so he's not technically casting it as a spell. So maybe we do just take Tezzeret. Sure, we get Carney T returned to our hand, but like, whatever. Maybe we take High Alert. This is difficult. High Alert is going to be how he kills us, but honestly, he's going to mill himself before he kills us. Right? I mean, he's got 16 cards, 15 on his turn. So his whole tap thing isn't really working out for him. I think we just take High Alert. Okay, there's the negate. That's fine. We got rid of Teferi, which, let's be real, was a real annoyance. Okay, so we can spawn up, what, one more? Two more. Or we could draw. Let's just go next. Carney T is about to come back to our hand. We'll have one defender, possibly 3 defenders if we want to. Yeah. Wow, this is a really long game. At least it's semi-interesting. Some people would argue that it's not, considering he's just countered anything that made it to where we could have won. But, you know, I guess that's the perks of running. He's already cast out 2 absorbs, 2 negates, 1 quench. He's definitely got some more counters in his deck. For sure. I was not expecting that. So he's specifically playing around Settle. Alright, so we'll throw Carnage Tyrant back down. Obviously it can't be countered, so we don't have to worry about anything coming out on it. Just draw a card. Sure. Why not throw down another Dawn of Hope? And we still have enough mana for Settle. Yeah, we're not gonna attack. He still has High Alert, so. And honestly, at this rate, he's just gonna end up milling himself, so I'm not too worried about it. Even with him attacking with his Thopters, we can just heal right back up, so. Another land. Oh, I should have tapped my other art. I'm flooding so bad in these last key moments. He's gotta have a Settle, right? Because he's not even panicking about the Carnage Tyrant. Well, he does have High Alert and a bunch of defenders, so I guess there's no real reason for him to panic. Let's draw another card. He's still ahead of us on the whole card draw thing. Another fucking land. We have 3 Wilderness Reclamations in our bottom 16 cards. Alrighty. Well, we actually don't have to fight him. Sure, you gonna tap my Carney T? I wonder if he's keeping an eye on how low his deck's getting. I wonder if he cares. Wait a minute, he could just have a way to mill himself back, or reset his deck, right? Hopefully he doesn't. If he does, I'll just concede. We'll say he has the game just because I'll mill.
Learned a few tricks on Kaladesh.
Chromatic compass. Sure, sure. Hey, Wilderness. And counter? Counter. No! Ooh, let's put the stop up then. This could be fun, right? Alrighty, so how do we want to do this? We have 5. He'll kill 3 of them. Yeah, go ahead. Tap my Carnage turn. I don't care. Oh man, he's getting dangerously low. Not gonna draw the cards there, so that's good. I don't care about his Tezzeret at this point. Alright, we're at 15, he's at 13. I'll pay 2. Nice. Decline. 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 The shitty thing is, I'm having to decline it, he's having to resolve it. I'm having to decline it, he's having to resolve it. And decline. Wonderful. Immortal Sun. Can it land? Will it land? Hopefully. Maybe. I doubt it. Oh, it does. It does. I can't tell you guys how happy that makes me. Honestly, thoroughly. No more card draw. Now we just get to spawning up the tokens like a madhouse. Oh, well, I guess we should have tapped that after, you know, we ended our turn. Whoops. Okay. So, let's just keep on throwing down more tokens. We're gonna have a plethora, a slew. What's another word I'm looking for here? A legion? An army. A gang. Pass. Oh, I didn't manage to save enough for Settle. I forget we only had one copy of Reclamation. For some reason I was thinking we had two. Maybe it's just how long the game's gone on. I don't know. Excuse my mistake there for not leaving enough up for at least to Settle, which would be the smart play, but, you know, just in case. Although he couldn't kill his Deputy of Detention, sure. I mean, it comes down on our lifelink creatures, yeah. Nice. He does get a big swing in this turn. That's good for him. Maybe it'll change the tides of the battle. Lovely. Ooh, another Wilderness. And a Mortify. Alright, well, let's try and get Wilderness out first, right? And it goes through. If we consume, he's just going to sacrifice one of his Thopters. I don't really have to kill the Deputy anymore. We can just kill his High Alert, right? We can kill his his Ixalan's Bindings on my Ethereal Absolution. Let's just try and take out his damage. Oh, you know what I didn't think about with playing the Immortal Sun? We're actually going to mill ourselves first. Untapping all his creatures? Sure. Also, I need to be sure to put that stop on the end of my turn. Yeah, we're not going to get to attack with Carnage Tyrant ever. Like I said, Carnage Tyrant wasn't the best pick there. I'm not quite sure what would have been, to be quite honest. Draw, come on, just draw one card. Draw so we're not so offset. Damn it. Alright. So before either of those resolve, let's go ahead and tap out our Lantern for the one land. And we'll get right back to throwing down the Dawn of Hope tokens. This does take quite a while, so if you're not the kind of person that enjoys long games, don't play the deck. Obviously, this is a very very mind-numbing experience. But I'm having fun with it, so that's all that really matters. And then we resolve the next one. And we just keep on keeping on. Now, we are going to keep enough up for Settle, just in case he manages to do the same thing he did last time. We go one more. How much mana do we have? 3, 5, 7, 9. Yeah, that's fine. We'll go one more. Alrighty. And we'll pass to end the turn. Deploy. Sure. He's gonna gain a lot of life off of that. He's gonna be able to swing in, by the way, for 6 damage. Just with this Thopter, so. Sure. Oh, he took a draw. Oh, he took another one. Uh-oh. Thing is, he has more control over it. We just have an Immortal Sun, so, you know, if we're gonna end up milling ourselves. Ooh. What's that gonna come down on? Yeah, well, let's resolve it. Let's see where my Immortal Sun? Really? You value your Tezzeret that much? Oh, sorry about that. That's interesting. Oh, and another high alert. Okay.
You're still one step behind.
Is he trying to mill himself? Gonna have to wrap this game up sooner rather than later. My girlfriend's trying to call me. I'm assuming she's on break now. Yeah. Long game. Another copy of Thematic Compass. Sure. Is that it? Now he'll probably settle my soldiers, right? Okay, so he is down beneath us again, and we don't have the Immortal Sun clocking us, so I will draw a card with Arc. Call to the Feast. It's more creatures. We got a whole long list of effects happening on our side of the board right now. Yeah. He's just keeping Carnage Tyrant off the field. That's okay. Is he trying to mill himself? Down to 5. That's gotta be scary. This is gonna take a while. So he has what? 6 defenders, so if we want to actually do anything, we're gonna have to attack with more than 6 people. There we go. Let's attack with 12. Put us all the way back up to 19. What do you untap 2 of them? We're still out of lethal range, so that's fine. This is gonna be really annoying. We'll pay the 2 once. Golden Demise. Sure, that's a fun card, right? We can still play it in this turn and wipe. Wow, we could really wipe his board. Actually, the only thing that wouldn't die is Gleaming Barrier. So let's get all the way through these declines. This is going to be an hour-long video. I'm so sorry, guys. Some of you aren't even going to care. You're going to be like, fuck it, I just want to see if he won or not. Skip to the end. I wish I could do that. Just skip to the end. Let me see if I win. Let me see if I just wasted all this time on a loss. I'm trying. I can't even see the timer. Thankfully, I have 4 timeouts. I'm like declining as fast as I can, game. The viewers hear it. I'm vigorously tapping this this decline button. Alrighty. Golden Demise. You got a counterspell? Now's the time to use it. Yeah, there's the Absorb. I knew he was holding back on us. At least one more, right? Alrighty. And we're right back to it. Creating more tokens. I like how both of us are so persistent. We're like, I'm not losing this game. I don't care if I'm down on the last 9 or 5 cards. I'm not losing it. Oh. Scheisse. How many creatures do we have down? 13, 19, 22, 24, 23. Counted Carnage Tyrannus too. Alright, 23 here. 24. No, that's 25. Wow, I can't count. 10, 11, 3, 1. I don't have another thing of what's it called. Okay, so how many mana is that? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, let's keep it. Oh my goodness. I feel like I've stretched 3,000 times this game. This is such a... I was gonna say intense, but it hasn't really been intense, right? Like, neither one of us are at risk of dying. We're just at risk of being milled to death. Yeah, I'll take the 6 damage. I'm not using my Settle unless it's lethal. He's got 4 draws left. Alrighty. I mean, I guess we just go into combat. This is gonna take forever. There. And we'll hold back 10 defenders. Yep. Because there's the Settle. Mm-hmm. I don't need any more lands. It's fine, he still doesn't have lethal. Put that stop on the end of my turn again. And we'll just commence getting them all back. Boom, boom. And I guess it doesn't really matter what kind of mana we do there, right? What are you resolving? Like, come on. Alrighty. So every single turn we're able to spawn 20, close to 20. And we're not going to go past there. 16. He's got to have at least one more counter, right? He's just building up for taking out my Settle. Tell you what, let's go ahead and see if he has it. Let's go ahead and Settle. If he's got the counter, play it. Deploy. Nope. Counter. Another deploy. No counter. He's only got 3 cards left. We're going to do Consume just so we can get a little bit extra health just in case he does settle all of our people. Let my people go! We still have 7 cards left. He only has 3. We'll pay the 2 on the first one. Sure. We'll pay the 2 on the second one. Alright, so now we really can get out over 20 creatures per turn. Let's make it an even 18. Still have 8 defenders, which is plenty. Go ahead, settle me. I know that's one of your last remaining guards. Come on, play something. I would say we don't have all day, but we really do. There's the Settle. Take action. I really just wanted to see what all cards we have left. Okay. Okay. Oh, I was really hoping for Sanguine Sacrament. So we can play Sanguine, it'll go back into our deck. We can play it, it'll go back into our deck. We can play it, it'll go back into our deck. So I guess with 2 copies of Sanguine, we wouldn't be able to get milled. That'd be good, right? Oh wait, whoops, I meant to hit end turn, I'm sorry. Messed that up a little bit. Alright. So let's spawn our horde back up. So how's the weather where you guys are while we're waiting on this to happen? This has got to be the longest game of Magic I think I've ever been in. This is crazy. I'm gonna check the game time after this. This is like an entire draft run in one singular game. So, what are your guys' plans for this weekend? I know I don't have to create this many, but like, what's the point of playing a deck that can, and playing an opponent that allows us to if we don't, right? And like I said, I'm off today, so I'm perfectly fine with playing this madness out. Some of you guys, most of you guys, probably won't watch all the way through it, so that's fine anyways. I'll just be sitting here talking to myself. It's a-okay with me. Tell you what, we're gonna play like we still have another Settle. So I'm gonna leave all that mana up. So yeah, we could get out over 20 creatures in a single turn with Dawn of Hope. Oh man, that's crazy. Our opponent only has two cards to draw. 3 turns left total. Oh man, this is crazy. Absolutely crazy. I don't know about that one. Oh. Wow, he has he has 2 turns left. A Shellfly. Nice. He has 3 cards left. Y'all think one of them is a counter? I'd be willing to bet money on it. We're still going to play the Consume on the Shala though. But I do believe this game to be over. Wonderful. He didn't attack? Why didn't he attack? What's going on here? Maybe he was afraid of getting settled that turn. I can't settle him. He has Shala. I don't know. Come on. I'm not that ballsy. You got it, bud. You want to go down to 1 guard? By all means. I don't trust. Alright, so we'll try. Oh yeah, we can't consume him, right? Because that's a targeted thing. Excuse my momentary lapse of stupidity. Alrighty, let's do what we've been doing and let's just swing in. He still doesn't have enough to attack and kill me in the air, does he? 4 plus 4 is 8 plus 1 is 9? No. Okay. So, I mean, sure. We can throw some over here too, right? Alrighty. Let's see if this can go through or if he has another copy of Settle the Wreckage somewhere in there. He's going to block the ones that go towards his Architect of Law. That's good. Alright, so we will get some life gain back. We have 3 cards. He has 1. So as crazy as it is, this game is actually going to end because of milling, and it's not going to be like because someone's trying to mill the other one. It's just because neither one of us could manage to find the win. Oh man. Although to be fair, if both decks go on, you know, continuously, I think mine would win. How many triggers is that? 30. That's exactly why we're not throwing down the other copy of Dawn of Hope, by the way. Look, it'd be quicker timeout if you just hit me. So, 20 procs later. I know. Time's running out. I'm going. It's gonna actually use one of my timeouts. Maybe not. No? At least we're playing up against someone that's a good enough sport to like go through this madness with us, right? And we're right back on it. Alright. Seeing as how this is probably going to be one of our last turns, let's see how many we can get out. I don't really have to settle the wreckage this turn, so we're going to spend all of our mana here. Oh, whoops. I gotta cancel that and then I gotta tap the land. Then we go resolve. And we keep it a pumping. Yeah, we can get out 20. We can get out 20 tokens in a turn. I have faith. Which is crazy, right? That's 20 times 4 is 80. So essentially we have 80 mana we're able to play. At least 80 mana we're able to play with Wilderness Reclamation. Could you imagine if you tapped all that for hydroid grasses? Obviously you would mill yourself, but an 80/80 hydroid grass is coming down. And then they just Vraska's Contempt you. Ooh, or an 80 cast on March. That would be huge, right? Alright, so we got all the way up to 23. Let's hold some mana back, make them think we're still holding on to something, that we got some trick up our sleeve. We know we don't, except for more creature tokens. No! Come on! You just watched me do all of that. Now you're just gonna take it all away? That's not cool. He's still not gonna win. Takes away my Ixalan's bindings. Okay, actually he can win. Oh. Yeah, because now he's gonna get back to Farrier, right? And now he can just start tucking stuff back into his deck. Watch it. He's gonna tuck something. Mm-hmm.
Let's take it back.
He's gonna tuck to Fairy. We're gonna lose because we're gonna mill ourselves. That's unfortunate. Oh, one of the last cards is Deputy. That's so unfortunate. What else do we have left in ours? Sanguine, which is not gonna help us. What were the other cards we saw earlier? Can't see them again, even though I should already know them. Decline. Decline. Alright, so we're gonna Sanguine at the end of our turn just to see how much we can do it for. So yeah. Let's first things first. Let's swing in. Actually, hold up. Let's go all attack and then let's just minus them, right? Because at this point it's faster. We still have 3 turns left, I think. Ooh, our opponent's getting scared because we can actually swing in and kill him in a couple of turns. Should I just keep making creature tokens? I mean, I really want to cast out a huge Sanguine. Like, that'd be pretty cool, right? We heal up for like 100 fucking health. I don't know if I can do that, though. We're about to have so many procs of Dawn of Hope. Boom. See how many it is. 43. I never thought I'd see the day where I needed an auto clicker for Magic. Tell you what, I haven't done it in a while. You guys don't do it. Don't smoke or any of that. But god damn. I mean, if I'm gonna be sitting here this long, might as well, right? Oh, fuck. I'm still trying to win this, by the way. I'm not just giving up. I might have played a little bit too cocky earlier. I don't know whose timer's running down, mine or his, because I haven't seen a timer for me and I don't know how long. But I see the timer over there on him running down. Oh, we could have lethal on this next turn. We could have lethal. Hot damn. Alright, so we're going to have to spawn up enough creature tokens to where we can at least do lethal. That is his 4th Deputy of Detention, right? No more after that. Holy hell, we're actually about to cause him a timeout. That's kind of ridiculous, right? Just because we have 40 procs of something does not mean he should have a timeout taken away from him. If you guys are wondering why I'm leaning down, it's because I am smoking. But I'm trying to still make sure that you guys know that it's not a good habit and that I'm not endorsing it or promoting it or saying that it's good in any way. But if I'm going to be sitting here clicking decline 50 fucking times in a row, I'm sorry, I need a cigarette. I'm sorry, let me correct that. I want one, I do not need one. Alrighty, well, the numbers are finally back on screen. No longer being off screen, I guess. So that's good. We're almost to the end of this this long and treacherous journey. And this game's just been so back and forth. Okay. So how many cards are we going to need to actually kill him next turn? He has 5 defenders, 6 defenders, so we'd need at least 36 attackers. We have what? 31, 34, 37 right there. That'll be 38, 39. Let's go all the way up to 40 just so we can be sure. And now we'll end our turn. Tell you what, if he casts out 2 of those, he'll be all the way up to 10. We're going to go up a little bit further with Dawn of Hope, just because I want to make absolute certain. We'll go up to 41. Okay, now. Oh my goodness, this is actually going to take us forever. We may not have enough time to tap all of our lands out for this. There's a land over there, kind of hidden. We are going to have to do this 2 more times. We're not going to have enough time. No, we only have to do it 1 more time, because on the last turn I forgot I can just hit go and say the amount that I want it for. Let's make him think we have a huge ass march of multitudes coming at him. Or maybe it's an expansion explosion. No, you don't know. We're going to cast out mana for everything because it doesn't really matter. I'm so sorry, guys. Well, I am and I'm not. It's my YouTube channel, so like if I want to be ridiculous and have shenanigans and just play the biggest fucking play I can, well, god damn it, I can. Resolve for the last time. Alright, now we're going to leave 2 mana back. Just in case he has like a quench or something like that. I don't want our plans getting ruined to a quench. Okay, so we have 10, 18, 21, plus 29 is what? 53, 57, 61. 61 will minus 62, 63, 67, 71, 74, 77, 79, 80, 83, 86, 87. So, 2 to play it, and then 2 to make sure that he doesn't have a quench. So, 87 minus 4 is 83. We're going to cast a Sanguine for 83. Oh wait, can we not? Did I count that up wrong? counted that up wrong, right? We don't have 30 more land. How many do we have? How many was off? 73? How did I miscount that bad? Cancel. Okay, how much do we have? 10, 18 plus 3 is 21, right? 21 plus 4 is 25. Plus 4 is 29. Plus 3 is 32. Plus 29 is 41, 61, 62, 63. How's that not right? 62. What did I say? 80 something? 70 something? Whoops. Fuck. Did I just hit pay? No, wait! Oh, wait. Hey. 72. Complete random number that I didn't even mean to turned out to be the right amount. Alrighty. So we're up to 206 health. Lovely. How you like that? Kill me now, motherfucker. Of course he plays Teferi, tucks Teferi. Or plays Teferi, tucks something. Doesn't have to necessarily be Teferi, but...
Let's slow this down.
Let's slow this down.
I made you.
Yeah, so we created one. We're still fine.
I'm not ready for this quite yet.
What? You lose on your next turn. Oh my gosh. He's just gonna retuck Teferi. Gaining the 2 life doesn't put you out of lethal range, just so we're both clear on that understanding. I made sure to spawn up enough units. Did we finally win? We're all the way down to the last 3 cards in our deck. Could we have finally pulled it off? 206 life. Oh man. Reverse. Teferi's doing the what is it? Cha-cha slide? The electric slide? What is that song? Alrighty. So we're gonna swing all in here. Once our opponent resolves. What's he doing? Just hit resolve. Now you're gonna rope us? After everything we've been through together, Pringle Hunter? Okay. Thank you. See you later. Convenient. Well, before anything, let's see if we can finally end this madness. He can tap... Oh no, he can tap enough creatures. I didn't spawn up enough. No! That's unfortunate. That's fine. What? Alright, so we win because he decided to try. Wonderful. So even if these attacks didn't go through, if he has a settle, next turn when he goes to draw a card, he will mill himself. Wonderful. We did it, guys. We beat it. We beat a Teferi deck. 2 cards left in our deck. Yeah, 247 health. Almost 250. Oh man, that was a long game. Holy shiza. Okay. And we get an uncommon? Is that what that is? A rare. Nice. Alrighty. Well, I'm definitely going to call it after that game. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure to leave a like down below and a comment in the comment section on how I could improve this deck, future decks, past decks, whatever it may be. You guys know the drill. As always, subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you guys, excuse me, probably later tonight. Peace.